changed my life completely, but my baby just can't take her eyes on me. Sunshine, don't blame it on her. Guys, you feeling good? Everybody good? I just can't. Come on, y'all. I just can't control. Come on, y'all. Stand up. I've been sitting for long enough. Get up with us. I just can't control my feelings. I just can't control my feelings. No. I just can't control my feelings. I just can't control my feelings. I just can't control my feelings. Why not?
All the world must come together. Beat the problems of the world that make me see how we can work it out. I asked my neighbor for a favor. She said, let's a word has come of all the people. And we lost so the world is gone. I had to find my peace because no one seems to let me be. False prophets cry up to what are the possibilities. I told my brother there'll be problems, times and different. Don't be busted each day like it's the last. Go with it, go with it, jail. It ain't too much fun. It ain't too much. It ain't too much for me to jail. It ain't too much fun. It ain't go to. It ain't too much for me to jail.
The world keeps changing around. Conversations crying with a baby boy. That's when things will work it out. I told my brother, don't you ask me for no favors. I'm conditioned by the system. Don't you scream at me, no cuss and shout. She prays to God, to Buddha, thinks she sings the Talbot song. Contradictions contradict the. Wait, stop. Y'all can sit down.
You got a
Song.
That's too much?
No, the song is too much. It's real heavy. Conditions,
How like a woman.
confusions contradict itself. Do we know right from wrong? Like everything that you talk about how hard it
This
is
is
in
a
the
live
world.
show, though. We're doing
I'm
a show.
sorry, I'm just having a moment because it's hard out here in these streets. And sometimes I just be wanting to give up because of the challenges I experience daily in my life. And Michael knew what he was talking about.
You know you're not alone though, right, man?
You feeling like it?
You really just did this all in front of a live show. You're not alone. I mean, shit is going on Earth. It's happening. You know what I'm saying? But that's what this is the same reason why we're doing the Motor City Singer Space. Put a smile on your face. Look at these people who you brought in here. Show me some love, y'all. This is what it's about. Michael was saying he has a whole bunch of stuff going on, but it ain't too much for us today. So bad things are happening, but you gotta remember that you are a conduit of joy. Listen. When the two of us need look no more, we both found what we were looking for.
Like Ben? Who
Who
is
is she?
That's Phoenix.
I'm your friend.
Jamila, you said you wasn't coming. You said you was booked and busy. You couldn't
Okay,
make it.
okay, I was a little busy, but I was coming back. When I had you, I treated you bad. Oh, my since you've been away, don't you know I sit around with my head hanging down, and I wonder who's loving you. I should have never made you cry. Since you've been away, don't you know I sit around with my head hanging down, and I wonder who's loving you.
Ma'am, you doing too much. First of all, you said you wasn't coming. You said you was booked and busy. And then you show up, and then you want a solo, and then you want to make a great entrance. It's too much, ma'am. It's too much. Listen, you gotta know when. And that wasn't even it. I mean, besides, I mean, you can't act like you Ben's only friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do that. I mean, does Ben have any other friends out in the audience? Like, is anybody else like Ben? Does anybody? I mean, has Ben has he done anything for anybody? Okay, well, we know you always talking about you. That's the thing. And what's funny is you was just talking about him the other day. You messy. That's your problem. You too messy. I don't understand. You love to pretend you're no good when you really up to no good. And you really can't make them hate her, so your tongue becomes a razor. Someone's always trying to keep my brother been crying. Treacherous gonna declining, got my people crying.
Started some, got to be started some,
Hey.
started some, got to be started some.
Too high to get over, too low to get under. You're stuck in the middle, and the pain is thunder. Too high to get over, too low to get under. You're stuck in the middle, and the pain is thunder. Vegetable, you're a vegetable,
You're a vegetable.
Hey, you,
I said, hey, you.
you're a vegetable,
You're a vegetable.
You're a buffet,
You're a buffet.
You're a vegetable,
You're a vegetable.
I eat all for you.
Eat all for you.
You're a vegetable. Help me sing. Mama say, mama say, mama kusa. 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 You're a vegetable. You're a vegetable. Hey you, say hey you. You're a vegetable. You're a buffet. You're a buffet. You're a vegetable. Eat all for you. Eat all for you. You're a vegetable. Come on, y'all. Mama say, mama say, mama kusa. 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 All right, y'all. We just out here tripping. Mama say, mama say, mama kusa. 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 My good friend, Jamila Mitchell. Mama say, mama say, Joseph Alfred, Jennifer Cole. Mama say, Phoenix Boy. Bryce Mitchell. There's space in the sun. Mama say, mama say, Simon. I go for the good. Now listen to it. Mama say, mama say, mama kusa.
an original tune called African Child. All my life I've been placed in the category of outcast. You judge me on the color of my face, not on the content of my character. The consequence for their ignorance is interference by what they can't overstand. No other lesson than experience can teach them to love their fellow man. Cause see, no matter what the difference, we are all still human. And through any type of circumstance, each breath we take has been given. I'm tired of religion, mixed with politics for division. This is my spiritual decision to love and how I feel so proud. I got to say it loud, how I'm an African child. Oh, and now my tongue shall tell you how every knee shall bow to the power. We living in a world of wealth, yet still we got these booty blues. How can we claim to know ourselves when we've forgotten our rules? Shall people need to take a stand if we want to preserve his land? And remember that the eldest man was founded in our mother's fertile sands. And how I feel so proud, I got to say it loud, how I'm an African child. Oh, and now my tongue shall tell you how every knee shall bow to the power. Play that sax, man. I feel so proud. I got to say it loud, how I'm an African child. Oh, and now my tongue shall tell you how every knee shall bow to the power. Oh, and how I feel so proud. I got to say it loud, how I'm an African child. Oh, and now my tongue shall tell you how every knee shall bow to the power. 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 Give thanks and praise. Welcome one and all to Jam Handy Freedom Songs. I'm Dr. Ross Mikey C. And I'm going to turn the mic over to the MC for the evening. Here he is, the man of the hour, Mr. Ben Will. Show some love.
Show some more love for Dr. Ross Mikey C. Wasn't that so fascinating? That is we was like, it's season 2, we gotta do it big. Welcome to Freedom Songs, Motor City Singer Space first event of season 2. We are back. And it feels good to be back. Raise your hand if this is your first Motor City Singer Space event. Oh, wow. Wow. Hell, make sure you put yourself on the mailing list so we can keep in touch with you about upcoming events in the future. This is an interactive jam session. The Motor City Singer Space mission is to destigmatize the conversation of mental health within the arts and African American communities. And we do that by creating this professional platform that is also accessible, where we perform and then we have a really serious conversation about mental health and various resources to ensure that we as a community are able to obtain mental wellness. So it's going to be a really fun night, and this one especially because we're going to be telling a story with the songs in a way that we haven't quite done before. So you all are in for a treat. These performers have been really tearing it up in rehearsal, and I assure you, you are going to laugh,
you are going to cry, you are going to hug somebody. So I hope you brought tissues, and we're going to touch each other. So, just be ready for that, all of my introverts. So just a couple of quick house rules before we get going. If you came in on time, you would have got a bracelet before we ran out. If you got a red bracelet, put your fist up. That means you want me to leave you alone. That means that you are not a singer, or you do sing, you just off tonight. You don't want to be bothered with me coming into the house when we pass the microphone, when we shed a little bit. Shed is when we pass the mic and we're all like singing different verses of a certain song. We have a lot of fun with that. Now raise your fist up if you got a green bracelet and give me a woo. There we go, because you are my singers. You are the ones who said, I embrace what this experience is going to be. I am ready to participate. So we are so excited to have you to be engaged in just a moment. We do ask that you please silence all of your recording devices, cellular devices, anything that goes beep or buzz or shh, turn that off and be here with us. Enjoy this event that we have set in place. So outside, we started in the continent, Africa. It's important that we emphasize that Africa is a continent, not a country, home to over 55 different countries, many, many different languages, different cultures. So we started within the continent of Africa. Roz Mikey kind of brought us into the present day, and now we're going to go into the past because we recognize that there was a transatlantic slave trade that brought many people of color from the continent that many of us would call home into this country that is America, and we were forced into this chattel slavery system. And while our ancestors were doing this work on these fields, picking this cotton, taking care of other people's families, they found a way to be able to make it through with music that they in fact sang. And coming up first to the stage are a couple of dynamic performers who are going to share some of the spirituals that our ancestors used to sing when they were doing this work. So we are going to have a somber start, but I assure you things are going to pick up if you all just stick with us. If you're feeling good, say, oh yeah! Oh yeah! And without any further ado, I'm bringing our very first performer to the stage. Please show some love singing his rendition of My Lord, What a Morning, intertwined with Deep River for Mr. Darius Buckley. In his Motor City Singer Space debut, and his re-debut as a vocalist back on stage. He's been on a break for 2 years. 2 years. He about to sing.
What a morning, my Lord, what a morning, oh my Lord, what a morning, when the stars begin to fall, when the stars begin to fall. My Lord, what a morning. My Lord, what a morning. Oh, my Lord, what a morning. When the stars begin to fall, when the stars begin to fall. Done quit all my worldly ways, join that heavenly band. Done quit all my worldly ways, join that heavenly band. Oh, my Lord, what a morning. My Lord, what a morning. Oh, my Lord, what a morning. When the stars begin
stars begin to fall. Deep river, my home is over Jordan. Deep river, Lord, I want to cross over into campground. Deep river, my home is over Jordan. Deep river, Lord, I want to cross over into campground. Oh, don't you want to go to that gospel feast, that promised land, where all is peace? Deep river, my home is over Jordan. Deep river, Lord, I want to cross over into campground.
Thank you. Show some love for Mr. Darius Buckley. That was amazing. Don't you feel the presence?
Deep river, Lord.
That's what you say. We're gonna keep this thing moving. You guys are in for such a dynamic treat. I met this first young lady when I was actually working in the show that my dear friend, Mr. John Sloan, was producing in this exact same space. And she had initially purchased a ticket, and then there was an issue with one of the singers who wasn't able to do it anymore. And so Rebecca Edie, who's in the house tonight, I think I saw her, whoop, whoop, Rebecca, who's been on the stage before, was like, my friend is gonna come to the show, she can sing. And she came in and it was like, why did we not go with her in the first place? Because she is amazing. So I'm so excited that she is coming to join and grace the stage right now to sing No Ways Tired. Please show some love for Miss Monique Michelle Young.
Seeking for a city, hallelujah. I am seeking for a city, hallelujah. For a city into the kingdom, hallelujah. For a city into the kingdom, hallelujah. There's a better day a-coming, hallelujah.
hallelujah. Oh, I don't feel no is tired, children know glory, hallelujah. For I hope to shout glory when this world is on fire. Oh, glory, hallelujah. I don't believe he brought me this far. I can't believe he brought me this far. I won't believe he brought me this far. To